He needs to push a
put
button.
the pre-music on. Put the pre-show on then.
Oh, you're talking about me.
Oh, we're gonna put the intro on then. Well, hello again. Yes, apologies for tardiness, but apparently some idiot forgot to push the broadcast button. I blame it entirely on Zimmy, who was not present at the time.
Okay. Yep. That's
I
fine.
approve. Always blame Zimmy for everything.
That's fine. I am the agent of chaos.
Oh, fuck yeah, you are.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm the part-time agent of chaos.
a new week, new problems. I decided to move off of Earth because of the political shambles going on. So I'm enjoying it in the vastness of space. Found myself a nice little habitat that I decided to take over. Then they ousted me, and now I'm stuck in the orbit.
Okay. So can we all do mic checks just to make sure we're good
Oh,
before
yeah.
we go?
It had to be you. It had to be you. I wandered around and finally found somebody who...
I'm not singing.
All right.
Can't remember the lyrics. Bum bum. Can't
Could
remember
make me
the
feel bad
lyrics.
just when I'm sad. That doesn't matter. Just, all right, I hope that's all right.
Oh no.
Was Earth not made great again?
Oh yeah, give us your insider views, Americans.
Insider views.
Ooh, I could make it.
Place is
like this.
chaos. It's neighbor versus neighbor. It's the place is on fire. Cars crashing in. The news is nonstop. Pop, 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 pop. Factions versus factions. The current presidency is up in flames. Rage tweeting, I am one with the biggest crowd ever, blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, the citizens are glued to the televisions, waiting for the latest updates, hitting F5 every 10 seconds as the numbers dwindle. Is Biden catching up? Are we going to be safe, or are we going to have 4 more years? Or are we going to lock him up? Turns out, or it's a thing. I think the forces of Biden are winning, and now the real fight starts, where sore losers are going to be sore, and the next fight is going to happen. I expect riots.
Mhm.
I expect looting. I expect storming the HQ of Evil Corps. I expect people burning and hiding their MAGA hats, and then I expect everything will be just fine.
Yeah. I just actually found it quite telling. There was, I can't remember the man's name, a Republican, one of the top ones. He actually says, we need to get this rhetoric down, because this rhetoric of if the show was on their foot, the Democrats would be saying the same thing, that there might be false votes. But at the same time, Trump has to accept that he has lost.
It's gonna be it's a thing. Here's a problem though. I mean, there is
Always a tweet.
there's always a tweet, and here's the thing: if he loses, he's got all these financial and political and legal problems that are around the board. So
Oh yeah.
it's not just a fight for the presidency; it's a fight for
It reminds me of Berlusconi
yeah.
in Italy. It's like he spent so much time being the
Yeah.
prime minister of Italy to actually was it prime? No, it was prime minister of Italy.
Yes, it was Prime Minister. The role of the president in Italy is ceremonial one.
Yeah, it was to be prime minister of Italy, just solely because that role is protected from criminal charges.
And once it was over,
But I'll give Berlusconi. At least he was a charismatic individual that could carry it off.
Well, that's the problem with charismatic individuals, man.
hey, Blinky, thanks for the 4th month.
Yes.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
So what I'm getting from all this is, I don't know, man. Shit might be, it'll be interesting, but I am a happy camper because, I met this girl. She's cool. She's been a huge distraction from all the chaos and craziness that's been going around. But enough about that. Tell us about your all shit's going on. Wooster has a new background. It's amazing. What y'all think?
Yeah.
Your money well spent, folks. Well spent. Spared no expense. Just a few more subscriptions, and we'll be able to get all 4 of us.
Yeah.
And then we'll be able to do interesting stuff.
Yep. We're gonna be using next sponsorship money to get a green screen for this guy.
And then after that, we're gonna work on implants for my head, for my hair.
Yeah. The redness is actually being flustered from having a girlfriend. From Carlos having a girlfriend and me hearing way too much about it.
Explicit detail. That's not happening. In case she's not watching this.
You know, we've been trying to persuade him to kiss and tell. He's not. He's been a perfect gentleman.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not telling about the kissing, but everything else. Just kidding.
Yes, she's officially my girlfriend now. So that's a thing. And her name is, we're just going to call her M, and that's it. I respect my privacy.
M from America.
Yeah.
No, he's dating Judi Dench. That's what he means.
No, that's an interesting call now.
Oh, actually, no, isn't it
The
Ralph
chat's
Fiennes
just going
now?
crazy
That's
guessing.
Are those two just going to roll out every single female name?
You know what? This is a good thing. You know, something we don't do is we're supposed to have an active chat because that actually helps everybody. We still got we still have to do that thing where we figure out how to put the chat into the window and the background stuff.
I know exactly how to put the chat into the window. The point is, I don't want to be censoring these guys for YouTube. Yeah, I'm blaming my chat for not being on the on the records for YouTube. That's where the line is.
So I mean, I'm just saying. Apparently, Twitch likes it when the chat is active and it gets us points or popularity. I don't know how fucking internet shit works.
And we have a pretty active chat, although
They are definitely.
The two of them are pretty active. But
Froggy says we are a rowdy bunch. That is
yes, you
correct.
are.
Yeah.
Rowdy is a word. That's I'd describe that as a. Here we go. Zimmy, news from your side.
Everything's the same in Germany. That's it.
Well, it is coming
That's
to the end of an era in Germany.
How's the whip? How's the
Arcos.
kids?
Wife is good. Kids are good. They're out there doing stuff.
Doing wife and kid stuff.
Yep.
That's the face of a contented man there, people. He's got 2 hours to himself. He's going to spend it.
Yep. And you
That's it
guys
with
got
us.
me talking about girlfriends and politics. Gosh.
You know
That
what?
ends my game time.
This is true. We should stop them.
Okay. We're going to game and we'll just make it as part of the game. Okay.
You know what? The audience doesn't give a shit about any of that, anyways, right?
It's fine. As soon as we start, I'm shooting somebody.
Right, hold on. Let me just get my Trevor game book then in that case. Because I know who
yeah.
his target
Frog Scanner wants us to talk about Slack's future girlfriend. So what about Miss Townsend do you want to talk about?
No. Miss Winters.
Ooh.
Yes.
I know what you're talking about.
Slack. Oh, can you imagine Slack and Winter and Slack and Talia together? Crazy. I'm giving you ideas, Wister. I gotta stop.
We will take the galaxy by storm. Destruction everywhere we see.
Together, we shall rule the galaxy. Knock
know what?
down all the foes that stand on
I
our
feel
way.
like you should never give Slacks psychic powers because if he could read people's minds, oh god. Oh, God. The evil.
We gave him the drugs, bro. That's what caused
No
this
one
whole
took
mess.
them
anyway.
away. And no, Froggy, I'm not closing the window mainly because it is stinky in here. I need to
Stop
press it.
farting.
No! It's my God-given right to fuck! God dang it!
The tram is gonna come in.
I will.
You must have really good headphones to hear that.
The Tam just wants to play. Can you blame him?
I hope you all had a good Halloween and all that jazz. And I hope you all got some good candies. Oh no, the universe is falling apart for Wooster. 20 degrees Celsius here. What's this C?
20 degrees C.
That's
room
45? No, that's like 45 Fahrenheit.
That's room temperature for 20 degrees.
Room temperature would be 60 Fahrenheit then?
Something along those lines, yeah.
Yeah.
I was told there'd be no math.
No, you weren't.
As I said, I don't believe in the
68
Fahrenheit
degrees.
system.
68 in silly units.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe in
All right.
Celsius or Kelvin.
Calvin. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Slack is
Well,
doing something.
both.
It's fine.
They both actually make sense.
Either way,
That's a lot of K.
that's a lot of K. 293,150 units.
It's getting hot in here. Sorry.
I don't want.
Alright. So, let's get the bandit tags off and get Zimmy something to enjoy.
Oh no.
Alright, I might have actually read the books.
Come on back. 70. Everyone else, get onto page 70 quickly.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Zimmy, you bad person. I'm always trying to. You know, I don't like combat.
Fine.
Zimmy, you've got the wrong book out.
I mean, is this gonna be ship combat?
Eventually.
Everybody turn to page 70 in your Sibyllus.
So
or
what you're
stylus,
saying is that
What?
Slack can make it where something looks like an accident.
oh boy.
In the previous episode, our brave adventurers decided to hash out little bits of inter-ship conflict. Current leadership is divided into two factions: the Slackers and the rest. The Slackers are holed up mainly in the docking bay of the ship and occupying the shuttle, safely in there with some tactically placed explosive device, or several, inside the Manticore, with detonation options with them, allegedly, that they intend on using against the ship if they do anything too drastic. Meanwhile, on the ship, the captain has ordered to approach their target, an ancient Centauri colony ship, stranded in hyperspace, surrounded by unknown objects.
Yeah, and that's the word I hate. Unknown.
And this is where we continue.
Yes.
That's legit.
That's a fucking intro right there.
Yes. And I want to extend my thanks to Mr. Simi for giving me two fronts to worry about instead of just one.
I mean, I feel like you did that to yourself.
So,
You should have just left it alone. Should have left it alone.
in the depths of hyperspace, the bridge is silent. What do you do? Your
What
ship
is that?
is floating in the red void.
That's that's this entire colony ship.
What's it doing here? More importantly, what does a techno mage and Morden want with it?
That is at least anything from 500 to 1,000 years old. In your years?
Fuck. What are those things? Are they moving? Those unknown objects? Can
Yeah.
we get an enhancement on that?
Landis's answer is just going to be, well, what I do know from the history books is they weren't included as standard.
If you want to take a closer look at those, you need to roll me a sensors check. You will get a bonus of +7 from all your various implements.
I will say that Terrence walks in.
Oh, excuse me. You get a +4 from the sensors and a advantage for having a sensors operator.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise,
Terren-
you use your own skill. Yeah, carry on.
But Terrence walks in. Terrence walks in. Actual Terrence.
Yeah.
As far as they know.
Yeah, as far as they know.
There's like, you could almost tell there's a whole, now that we're recognizing there's like a shift in stance,
Yeah,
personality.
showing posture, just
voice
general
tone.
weight. Yeah.
Your back's up, your back straight, your shoulders put back. More
This was actually
military
walking
beard.
like they were in the military at once upon a time.
Yeah.
That's not, concerning at all.
What type of roll do we need?
2d6
As-
plus 4?
A
What's the
sensors roll with a +4 bonus and your sensor skill if you have any. You can
Oh.
use, if you don't have the skill,
Terrence
you can
is
use
here.
hand skill.
Terrence is here. Terrence will do it. Because Terrence has astrogation.
Astrogation is not sensors.
Oh, not sensors? I don't have sensors.
No, astrogation is for
Sensors
map-
is under computers.
navigating.
But he has jack of all trades.
Yeah. But as I said, as you have a crew member who's doing that.
Oh yeah, you
can-
have fear.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can use that as skilled, but you get a modifier +4 on this.
All right, so let's do. I'm trying to. It's been a while since I played it. I'm trying to figure out how to roll.
All of
D
the
6, right? Well, 2d6.
Yep.
Yeah,
roll 3d6 because you get an advantage
gonna-
for having a crew member.
Fear.
So
Zoom in on that. I want sensors. I want to know everything there is to know about that.
So 15. That'll still be 15 because
That's actually correct. You had the extra 4 in that also. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
We
Robert, yeah.
spoke over you. Interrupted.
Oh, that's a
you.
good
the
background.
word.
Perfect.
Yes, it is. I actually have a ship.
It matches your face too. It's
ship
perfect,
here.
dude. Don't change it.
I have a ship here, but it's on the wrong side. Maybe I can reverse that image.
You can reverse your own image, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reverses the background image too. You can't.
Guys, we're gonna be playing with this for a bit because
It's
new.
new.
And it's a new toy. You know, I've had years to correct all this. I mean, 4-point lighting effects, shading, blah 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 blah. This is Wooster's new toy. I dig it.
Ooh, I like.
You know
this
what?
one.
Your face
Mm.
looks perfectly with that too. I mean, the pink that you got works well with that.
Thank you. Thank you.
You just had to slap his face a few times to get to that shade.
Oh, you have no idea.
It doesn't work because I'm
I'm trying
already.
to.
I
I'm
Well, it might
trying to
not work on
refrain
you.
so hard from making this dirty.
And here we are. That looks
Oh,
amazing.
that looks.
All
bad.
right, that lip shade doesn't really work. I think.
That's how you know it's Dr. Alicia talking there. I have
That's
a
quite cool.
I have a virtual
Actually
persona
do
for
it that
everybody.
selectively.
I have a virtual persona for
I
everybody.
missed it. Did you put a whole thingy?
No, he just made this
I just-
look
I just-
like he had put on red
I put
lipstick.
the.
I didn't even pick up on it at first.
That's so awesome.
Okay, so
Back to the
what
game.
do we see on sensors?
Right. On the sensors, you see glimpses of small objects surrounding the ship. According to your sensors, they are no larger than 3 meters in diameter. However, your sensors are unable to make any sense of the internal structures of these devices. And as soon as you start scanning them, they appear to go missing.
So tactically, let me just throw out what we're seeing here. We have a ancient Centauri ship ahead of us. We have a race of people behind us that usually no one wants to deal with. And then we have various objects that are floating out there, all while we're all in hyperspace.
Yes.
Okay.
And we're yellow alert.
Well, that was Terrence just kind of saying it out loud. I would say, Captain Colonel, I would recommend that we try to figure something out. I would say that we can. Well, I'm trying to think. Babylon 5, not Star Trek. Is there anything we could jettison outside of the ship in order to see if these objects follow it? Something that can possibly get closer to this Centauri ship and see if it's some type of defense countermeasure.
We have the shuttle. But
Well,
we're not gonna
I-
use that. And that's out of
I-
the question.
Yeah, I would like to send something that we wouldn't mind if it didn't come back.
Can we have a few missiles. We could deactivate the warhead, have it on a low slow and aim it close to it and see how it reacts. But they might take that aggressively.
This is also true. Or we could get into a shuttle and just try our chances, because regardless of what happens in the next few hours, we do have to get on that ship to see what we're taking to where.
We do have boarding equipment.
A lot. We're taking a tomb.
Exactly, but again, why would a techno mage, if they're all powerful, want an ancient Centauri ship? And why would a Morden, who I'm still assuming is human, unless you all know something about him I do not, why would he want that ship? And how would he even know it's here?
Our suspicion is Morden works for the shadows. As a liaison or something. I'm not sure exactly how that works. I can't let them advance their agenda.
Yeah. Then I suggest we see. At least I would like to see what we're dealing with before we just hand it over. Because I mean, if it's something that could be helpful in this shadow war, Terrence says a bit skeptically because he still has not seen any definitive proof about any of this.
Frasier, how close can you get us safely?
Very close. Like this close.
So I would say we can try to dock with it, and we just monitor these things that are out there or not out there, if sensors are correct, and we just go in very cautious, very prepared. Because Colonel, I mean Captain, I would say this is part of your culture and heritage, and I would assume you wouldn't want anything that might be beneficial to the Centauri people in hands that you aren't sure what they would do with it later.
All right.
Oh,
I have an idea too. I could contact Apollo, the leader for the
You mean Zeus?
Sons of Zeus. Yeah,
You mean Zeus?
Zeus. Yeah.
Zeus himself.
Did we just decide on calling him Zeus?
No,
The
he
Sons
called
of
him-
Zeus. The leader of it is called Zeus.
He called himself Zeus.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. I thought Apollo would be kind of cool too, but Zeus is good.
No, that's another franchise.
I know it is. It's an homage to it, okay? It's a way to play homage to it. That's all. All right.
And his best friend Starbucks.
Terrence, you bring a good point. We could bring it up close. It doesn't seem static. We'll dock with it. We'll have to do a breach into the interior. From this point, what's his name? Ganymede? No, Gemma. Shoot, Galen. Galen. Where is it that Galen wants us to transport this? How far away is the location?
I think he hasn't given us the location
Yeah,
as of yet.
Once we have it, he wants us to call him again, and then we would receive coordinates later.
We could call him now and tell him we're at the rendezvous point.
Yes.
I
And he
I
might
mean,
potentially know something about these objects.
again, not saying that this person's a bad guy. I haven't met him, but do you really want to tip your hand so soon? Because if he knows you here and he knows you have it, if you change your mind, he does know you are to blame.
I'm not worried about that.
Well, I'm not saying if we give it to Morden. I'm saying if we feel like no one should have whatever's in there and we decide to blow the ship up. I feel like he would still be angry.
Slack. I'm sorry, Terrence. All right. I'm going to take that into consideration. Landis, you're the captain. You give the commands. Make the decision. How do you want to approach this?
Bring us in slow. Full scans the second those things suggest that something's going to happen. I want our guns trained on them.
Zeus, this is Malone. Have your men ready on the turrets. There's these little weird blips on the radar. UFOs, unidentified flying objects. They seem non-aggressive at the moment, but we're going to go in, bring the ship in real close. Anything goes wrong, I want you to start blasting them. They seem like they're going to attack us. I want you to start blasting them.
We measure.
Frasier, you heard the captain. Bring him in close.
You know what? Every time we
Terrence.
talk about stuff, I forget that all my character. Like I'm like, no, that was a different character. This one doesn't know that. Because this reminded me of the mines. I'm like, wait a minute, that was Nevin. Never mind.
Terrence.
Right next to you, Cap.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking outside. Yeah. Terrence, we're gonna suit up. Be ready for a boarding party. Let's not assume that there's oxygen there. Let's assume that this ship is 5,000 years old and has no way of systems propulsion. But we're gonna investigate it.
Okay. I would recommend.
Landis, we got a suit for you too, in case you want to come in.
I think. Yes. Better investigate the inside.
It would be helpful if at least two people who knew Centauri were there.
We have one. We could spare one. Vera, I want you here. I want you in charge.
I know Centauri.
Okay. Vera, you're in charge while we're gone. Second in command. You're gonna be in command. Let's make it so. Bring us in close. Let's meet up in 10 minutes at the bay. Get in your suits.
Okay. Yes, I do know Centauri. I had to check. Like, do I? Yes, I do.
Or was it another character that needs
Exactly. Like, oh, yeah, I do. I also recommend that we probably take at least 5 of the Sons of Zeus with us, just in case. If they can spare them in. Because, I mean, even with currently on shift, if everybody's sprite, because they've had, a few days of rest, we should have enough people to man all the turrets and still enough to take at least 5 with us, correct?
That's fine, except that
What I'm
I
asking,
still don't trust your other friends' compatriots.
I'm asking as me, Darrell, out of character. We do have that many people, right?
We have
Okay.
20. I think we have 20 of them and
We have no. It's 20 and 10.
10.
30 and
Zeus.
10.
30 and 10.
30 and
that's
10,
what's-
yeah, because we had a
Okay.
full complement of 40, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
25 versus 10. All right, I'll take your idea.
Yeah, because there'll still be 20 demanded turrets, 5 who can walk around, and then 5 with us. Yeah.
Zeus, this is Malone again. We're going to be preparing to board in the next 15 minutes. I want 5 of your men that are space vac, evac. What are those?
Vac suit.
That are
Vac
HVAC
suit.
trained.
Vac suit. Train.
Yeah, vac
HVAC
suits
is-
trained
Yeah. HVAC is air conditioning.
to meet us at the not the docking bay. I guess it is the docking bay, isn't it?
Airlock 5.
At the airlock.
Well, you have several airlocks, but I'm assuming you want to use the one that you're gonna dock with. But either way. Irrelevant details, and you approach Landis. Do you want to do the honors of rolling the approach? You have Miana there, not Miana, Freja there, giving you advantage on it. You can roll pilot, or you can roll leadership.
I will just do. I'll do leadership. There. Hold on. Let me
Those
just
things,
double-check
those
my-
little floaty things get me nervous.
I'm just suiting up. Got my pistol. Got my rifle. Hear
I'll
the
do-
wearing
I'll
of
do
my arm.
leadership.
Hey, bring out Bertha 2.0.
And we've got a boon on this. You were
Yep.
saying. So let me.
3 once, 3 once, 3 once.
Please don't.
Do
The la-
do need it.
The last time that happened, I died.
That's true. That did happen.
8.
that's-
Damn, that was low.
Well, luckily this is not a unusually hazardous circumstance. However, you do end up scraping the paint job as you lightly collide against a massive object, which does not really budge at you, but you can
more like we're about to
definitely the
yield.
people next to the airlock can feel and hear the scraping of metal against metal. Subspace it is, says Fraser with a grin. But damage is superficial.
It's paint work. You know, Landis will just pat Fraser on the shoulder, and he just goes, "Don't worry about it.
You're painting it."
Let's be honest. In any other circumstances, both ships would have been doing it under the computers.
Hey.
Bad for manual control.
But we are now locked, and beep. That should be the airlock doors hatched and sealed, assuming their side holds up.
Meanwhile, all right, Landis, we're ready on our side. Breaching gear ready. Since we're docked, meet us over here, and we'll cut through. Do we need the breaching charges to penetrate?
You have not opened the airlock to find out yet.
After a couple of minutes, you'll find however much
You just got off. We can't
Boris
hear it.
grab. Actually, to be fair, I'm probably still got half my gear on after my ODVA a couple of hours ago. It's like, so probably not the full amount of time needed. But put on the remaining stuff, get on. But I've also got a holster with a PPG, a terminal PPG, and then on the other side, I've got a sheath of a Qatari on for boredom.
Got Big Bertha, big rifle, 5 of the Zeuses. All right, here we go into the great unknown. Open.
Yes, as you do finally get outside of your own airlock, whatever you don't flush the air because you expect that there is a new vacuum there, new vacuum, but new sealed space there. As soon as you do, it goes like all the air from your room gets split evenly between the two, and then you can hear the little like it's escaping immediately, but not in any fast sense of way. But you can expect that there's no air in the deep end of the ship.
You just hear Landis over the comms. Sounds like
Oh, shit! I forgot one thing.
the ship has been opened to vacuum.
Fine.
Every time the HVAC comes out, the infrared goggles. All right, looks like we got a good seal. Don't know if we have any. Sorry.
Like,
It's cool, man. It works, man. It's good. I like it. Do it. Fantastico. It looks like we got a good seal. Probably not any air left on the other side. Breaching charges at the ready if necessary. I'll take the lead. Is there are we on the opposite side of it? Is there like a door frame, or is it just did we dock against a blank wall?
You docked against an airlock. There is docking clamps around an airlock of Centauri design, which is 100%, well,
Has not
90% compatible.
changed.
Hasn't been
in
changed
centuries.
in the last few centuries, so there's still
If
the
it's
same.
not broke, why fix it?
As you look around at the clamps, by the way, they do seem like they haven't been maintained in a while. They may give away, and they seem brittle. One of them is actually even broken, but you still have 7 more holding on.
So whatever we're doing, we need to do this quickly.
All right. Let's hope this works.
As you are in the airlock, you can hear, you can feel the two ships moving apart from each other, and there's the clamping,
Groan of
the groan of the clamping, the
Grown steel, or
material is whining under the pressure of the ships holding together. It's probably not even designed to hold a ship your size against it, so it's making it even worse.
So we need to be quick. We need to get to wherever the flight deck is and try to at least slave our ship to this ship so they can maintain a similar flight pattern with us.
So ahead of you is an airlock door that seems reinforced like most outside airlock doors are, and there is no yes, there is a handle like that. Roll me a strength check.
Can I help him with my good arm?
Yeah, sure. Take an advantage.
Take an advantage. 0 modifier, right? I think.
Your normal strength.
8 and with the boon did not help. So
The boon didn't help. So, as you are cranking it, it's fighting you like one of those pipes that has been stuck for like decades, and you're just trying and trying. It's not until you get yourself something tall and crank it gives away, barely opens. And as the door opens, a little bit of air rushes from your room to the inside of the other airlock. And it's darkness. Complete darkness inside.
I mean, do we have like flashlights on our shoot?
Yeah.
I'd assume
So I turn those on.
Yeah.
Is there anything we can use to kind of scan the atmosphere on the inside? Like if there's life supports on, or if it's just no air inside at all. You know what I mean? Like,
there's a very simple test to this. Landis just unsheaves his actual guitar and just bangs it on the side of a wall. If there's air, you'd hear it.
but I don't know. I just want to make sure whatever's in here, we can breathe in here if we need to.
Oh no! Well,
that's
That's
the
what
silver
I'm.
cat.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. If we can breathe.
Judging by the feeling of the wind blowing when the door opened, there wasn't any in the airlock.
there's probably more likely a vacuum or very little pressure. So we had the higher pressure on our end at least.
Fear, stand by. We're going in. We may lose contact, but stay on the comms. Let us know if anything interesting happens. We'll do the same.
Question is, where in the ship is this airlock placed?
Yes, that's a good question. You didn't determine that, but I'm gonna let you do that post the fact because I didn't consider it either. But yeah,
I think Landis would have wanted his thoughts would be for the bridge.
as close as possible to the bridge.
Mhm.
Okay, so you are closest to the bridge one. That works. Let me just. There we go.
Bioscanner is what we would have needed.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of stuff we could have brought in, but I mean, we don't have this stuff. I'm trying to see what my infrared vision stuff can do.
I mean, is there like in our media view with the open? Because the airlock door is open now, right? We can see inside the ship.
You can see the airlock of the other ship because there's your airlock.
Okay.
The corridor between
Door.
their airlock.
Okay.
So we've just opened.
Okay.
So we've
Next
got
step.
like in a wee corridor where there's like the.
So all the
Okay.
surfaces in this airlock, they seem surprisingly in good shape. Like, there's not been any. There's a little bit of rust, but that's like at max a month's worth of rust there.
Okay.
All right, I'm about to step in. Lights. Psst, psst. Gun. Activate flashlight on the rifle, long rifle. Make sure to keep your boot grabs on. We don't know how the gravity is going to be infected in here.
Is there like a computer console on the outside this, like emergency, like computer panel somewhere on the side of the door?
Yes.
What the other thing would be is as we're going through, is it darkness that we're presented with, or is there like
There's
flickering
absolutely
lights?
no lights in the airlock.
Okay.
Nothing seems alive in there.
And when we go to like say that if I was to go up to the computer terminal that's at the side and I try to hit it, would that activate or would that appear just to be dead to touch?
You proceed to do that, and it does not react in one way or another.
Is there even any power in the ship?
Power might be gone.
Wow.
I don't know what's happened. It's either the reactors have used up all the fuel or they've been switched off.
Okay.
I mean, it's been sitting here for, what, several generations?
I'm using my old aircraft maintenance knowledge here, not futuristic, spaceship knowledge. But usually for like exit points on aircrafts, there is a panel you can open up in order to open up an
A
emergency,
manual release.
a manual release valve to open up doors in emergency. Is there anything like that out over here?
Let's
It is
see.
mechanical, so we can pull it.
How familiar are you with Centauri policies? Since you speak Centauri, roll me a language check.
Who me? Oh,
Yeah, because
do,
this
I
is
do.
old dialect, not the new one.
okay.
It's like ye olde English,
Which
Shakespearean language.
That's a 9.
That's a 9. Yeah, your eyes spot very quickly the emergency release button. The manual release, that's the one.
Yeah. So I pull it.
Yeah, it fights against you, but since you have a arm, it just...
Hold on.
Actually, roll me a strength check. If
Down
you
was
roll double
hydraulics,
ones, there's going to be consequences, but otherwise...
you just hear his hydraulics just break down.
Yeah,
Another
no,
9.
it just goes... And... You can feel air
There was a
rushing
one in there.
There was a 1 in there. I was scared for a second.
I know.
My sensors pick up new pressure. All right.
Is it like opened up, but it's not opened up all the way?
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah. So I would say, Colonel, you get one side, I get one side, and we just kind of try to pull it apart so we can get inside.
Yeah.
It fights against you, but it's not as hard as the 2 levers so far. What you are met with is...
Also, we also should probably close the outer hatch so that if there's any atmosphere, it just stays here.
Okay.
And also prevents any... I don't want the situation where we get detached and...
Yeah.
That's
So-
standard protocol in a lot of breach situations.
Yeah. So we're making sure that we have closed all the doors behind us.
Wow.
So you can't escape.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, especially for the one with the Manticore, the last thing I want is that the Manticore to detach and we evacuate the area.
Yeah. I mean, I assume we got 5 other guys with us, and they're, they know
One
the
of them's
processes.
done that, but
one of them's done it,
let's
so they're like, okay, let me close this if they're opening that.
Yeah.
I did ask for
but let's
HVAC
just
and breaching training.
express that this is happening, you know?
Because boosters like that. You didn't say. So, anyway, please continue. With that pass, we open up that other portion.
Yeah.
What seems like air is rushing in. We could
Yep.
all see movements.
Yeah, there's you can actually see some sort of mist coming in with the air.
Particles in the air are moving.
Yeah.
Actual dust.
A lot
What
of-
seems
lot
to
of
be
dust.
like thousands years worth of electronic dust, and probably
And as you do look in, what you see is dust covering most of the places, but also the fact that there is on the floor is paneling ripped out from the. Is it called paneling if it's on the floor?
Yeah, floor paneling. Stuff
Yeah,
like
floor
that.
paneling. It's ripped off, and there's like just wires pulled out and cut. It's coming across the corridor towards the airlock. And there's the corridor going sideways alongside the wall, alongside the outer wall. And there seems to be like this very dim lighting all around. It's made for Centauri eyes, so it's a bit
Dim.
not dim
Right.
there.
not infrared. It's actually it might be infrared eyes, infrared light,
It's
bioluminescence.
disorienting for humans. So it's sort of like there is light, but you can make very little details out of it. While Centauri is like, it's a bit dark, but I can live with it.
It's entirely
And
seeing a slightly
infrared.
different spectrum.
Yeah.
Or their spectrum slightly white, no, but
But
more.
it's
you can see more
different.
bands. Yeah.
Landis, I don't know your ship designs. Where are we, and how do we get to where we need to go?
Right.
Can I do an education?
Yeah. That's definitely fun. Also, you can just look at the signs, and one of them says bridge, the other one says mid bay. There's like a whole signs over there that point you to different
So I
directions.
can
in the
just
ship.
use my language.
Because this is a civilian ship, and they don't need to hide where the things are.
Yeah. So just a language roll. I guess I would have an advantage because it's my own bloody language.
Yeah, you don't even need to roll it. Even though it's an older dialect, it's like, this one says infirmerie, and this one says le brèche, and this one says.
I'm just going that one.
While,
Parents?
while they're going to the bridge, I want to look at this paneling that's been ripped up and kind of like see if it's like, does it look like someone just ripped it open and like ripped it all out, or does it look like it was somebody with some type of mechanical knowledge trying to do something? Because maybe they were trying to
Investigate.
reroute power, or a skill I don't have. Yeah, because this character doesn't.
Check a
Do
full
those things.
threat.
I do have.
While that happens, I'll be back in a few seconds.
You can also use mechanical engineering.
Ooh, I do have mechanics. Is that a mechanics with education?
Yes, this would be education.
Boop, 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 boop. A 9.
9. As you are looking through them, it appears that they've been ripped out. They've been cut with an implement of sorts. And then, with a sharp implement because there is not the of
Yeah,
this,
so
but
it just looked like it was straight cut. Nobody tried to reroute anything like that. They just opened it up and cut it.
yeah,
Okay, so
everything is just except the tools are just left around laying there. And as you are looking outside elsewhere, you can see that along the corridor there's several other spots where the floorboards are taken out and the wires are cut. All of them leading towards the outer wall.
well, that's a little concerning. All right, okay. I got the 5. Well, since he's not here, I guess I'll take charge. All right, so since I got the 5 guys with me, I say, you two, you guys go with the cap.
He has returned.
Okay. I wouldn't tell you, Malone. I would say I suggest 2 of the Sons of Zeus head with the captain to the bridge. Then some of us go look for what we would assume the engine room is to see if we can at least provide temporary power to this ship.
Here, this is Malone. We're inside. Can you hear us?
Clear stay.
All right. Monitor the comms.
Aye.
You two, go with the captain. The rest of us, Slack and I, we're gonna split up.
Terrence,
Everybody
stop
stay on
calling me
channel. Sorry, I keep saying Slack. Everybody, Terrence and stick with Terrence and I. Everybody use your short range communicators to stay within range in communications.
Yes, split the party.
Yes, nothing can go wrong.
No, it's okay. You have 2 people with you.
Ooh, by the way,
Yeah, 2 people I can trust.
this
Exactly.
reminds me. Slack. Roll me an int check.
Slack, roll you
Yes.
something. Okay, roll a what?
Intelligence check.
Okay.
So what ended up happening with the wiring?
Somebody cut it on purpose.
And as you look along the corridor, there's several more spots where the floorboards are taken out and the wiring has been cut.
Like somebody's tried to do something to the ship, not in a good way. So a 7 for Slack.
Okay. Slack is feeling like he should take control. Because there is something here he desires.
What is a contestant?
Oh crap!
I feel like, yeah, Terrence would resist this because it's not the time. This is not his. This is not his.
I am
his
not.
thing.
I am not, as a game master, forcing this.
Yeah.
I am informing the player that there is a conflict
Oh, yeah.
brewing there.
But this is not Slack's
This is
thing.
good.
This is not his thing. This is not his area. So he would be like, not right now, Slack.
You okay, Terrence?
Fine, Colonel. Let's just do what we need to do here so we can get out of here. This
All right.
place gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Stay frosty. This place is creepy indeed.
So,
It's like a ghost ship.
yes. As you start heading out, I assume that Captain is going for the bridge.
Yeah.
What about the rest of your folks?
Looking for the engine room.
Yeah,
So
we're
get
investigating power, engineering, power, what's going on with this, and more importantly, the sabotage stuff. I could roll a survival, a tactics, or a recon to find my way around.
Recon would be the one.
With Slack's help to point out the words.
Sure, Slack is going to have to roll me a language check with a... because for some odd reason, in the Centauri language, the engineering and the medical bay are the same. Pretty similar.
I got you.
There's just a slight accent different.
The other one is fixing humans, the other one is fixing ship.
Oh.
Fixing Centauri, fixing ship. Pretty much the same deal.
So, Terrence, roll me a language so you could help me point us out in the right spots.
Oh, okay.
If you
Sure.
succeed, he gets a boon, and if you fail, he gets a bane. Like number is 8.
So, Centauri language. 11.
You get a boon.
Nice.
So, I'll let the players know and the audience know
It's needed too.
this is Terrence. These 2 dice are Terrence. These 2 dice are Slack.
Oh,
If Slack ever rolls higher than Terrence, oh, things will happen.
You're an agent of chaos, sir.
I'm leaving it a chance. I'm leaving it to chance.
you are such an agent of chaos. I fucking love it. All right, so that looks to be an 8. No,
Yep.
wait, a 9.
It's you get a modifier on that.
5, 7.
There is 2 more than the roll, so
Oh yeah. So it's an 8 then.
an
Oh,
8.
yes, 8.
So, as you creep across the ship, your guns pointed in various directions. The 3 sons of Zeus behind you, keeping guard, and one of them walking backwards, occasionally glancing around. You at every corridor, you notice that there every cross section that you go alongside the walls, there you notice that there is the floor paneling ripped out, and the cables have been cut. It's like clockwork. Every time there is one.
Almost like we could just follow the damage to where we're needed to go.
Until one of the signs points you outside, away from the outside wall, towards the inwards, and you also notice that all the corridors so far that lead away from the outside wall, there is no floor paneling being ripped off. They all seem sort of pristine, if dusty.
Are there like, have there been like any doors to anything as we've been walking?
On this corridor, there is very
Yeah.
little. There is no doors. All the doors are on the corridors that lead away from the outside corridor. Seems like there is no, how do you call it, window seats in this ship model.
You know, it occurs to me we haven't seen any signs of actual life, remains.
Life, people.
I guess after 5,000 years, they just basically turned to dust. We're walking and breathing on them. Don't like it.
Meanwhile, since you were a lot closer to the bridge than the engineering, Captain Coulthas, how are you approaching the bridge? Slowly, methodically, making noise?
Just out of curiosity, as I've been coming through, have I like come across any bodies so far?
No.
Then I think that in itself would probably be unnerving Landis a wee bit. So he's maybe being a wee bit more quiet and taking care.
Actually, roll me a recon check.
Yeah. Sure. So I don't have recon as an ability, so
Oh boy.
You get
Intro-
an advantage on. No, you don't. Not for this check. Never mind. Because this, the Sons of Zeus can't do.
so would that just be something like an intellect roll?
Yeah, intellect with a -3 penalty because of your non-existent recon experience.
Okay.
Unless
So
leadership or
negative
tactics
3.
would help you.
Nah,
All right.
Sons
I'm
of
just trying
Zeus
to.
can't help with this. So
I'm
Still
trying to
an
game
8.
the system. Oh, good roll, buddy.
yeah, it is exactly. As you are passing a corridor towards the bridge, you know from the signs that this is the crew quarters. You pass through the crew section of the ship,
Yeah.
and you notice that on one of the side corridors there is a marking on the door, and it's been drawn there quite like you can see that it's not the original painted markings, but it's been drawn crudely on it,
Okay.
and
What's it
it's a
say?
sign of a graveyard.
So it's effectively like a skull and crossbones sort of thing, or
Yeah, more like
Or
a
cross.
Rest in
tombstone,
peace.
yeah, cross, right?
like RIP on it.
Basically, the universal sign for graveyard and rest in peace. This has become consecrated for the dead.
Yeah.
Something like that effect. But in,
Landis is going to see if he can calm the other party.
Sure, you can call it, but it's spotty connection. There's lots of ship between you.
Yeah.
we have two different systems. We have the comms to the outside ones. Those are the normal long range stuff that you use from Babylon. Then we have some internal use, like special walkie talkies that are from the manual.
Yep, the special walkie-talkies are the spotty ones. If you want to call the ship is a lot clearer.
Yeah, it's got a massive antenna.
Yeah. I'll try and contact the party directly then, and I'll just go, this Cortez, I am finding signs that a lot of people died here.
Acknowledged. Keep checking. You're coming in a little bit spotty, but I can hear you all right.
Okay.
Stay on the lookout. We see a lot of sabotage here as well. Over and out.
I'll just continue my way to the bridge.
As you arrive on the bridge, the doors are not locked. Inside, you find a single person at the controls.
Hopefully not alive.
Or hopefully, who knows?
I'm not sure if I should be saying that. Hopefully they're alive. Or
You can't
hopefully
tell.
dead.
They have
I'm
their
not-
back turned. You have to slowly approach them and
Yeah. Landis is gonna. Do they have to? I'm guessing the back is to me there.
Yeah.
So Landis is just gonna approach. He's gonna pull the PPG out, put that in his left hand, have the guitar in his right hand, approach, and he's gonna use the point of the guitar to. Is this chair on the?
Yes.
I'm just gonna then use the tip of the guitar to then swivel the chair and the body around.
Yeah. It is as you
Nice.
expected. It's a mummified Centauri sitting at the control panel. Control panel seat. He seems like when he died he was old.
Yeah.
Very old.
I'm just looking Does the clothing give anything away about his rank or his position on the ship?
Naval tactics.
Okay.
With education, go.
Naval tactics. Yes, I have 13.
Nice.
That would be the captain of the ship.
You just hear Landis. No, you see Landis stands to attention, flicks the Kataria up to the helmet, lowers it, and then sheaths it.
That's when you hear one of the Sons of Zeus go, "Sir, the window."
I just turn to, I'm assuming he's pointing or something like that, so I would turn to where he's gesturing to.
Yes, and as you turn to look, it's the bridge view window. And you can see these long tentacles moving across the window as a creature walks past it. It has this metallic sheen to it as it walks over the window.
I'm guessing on the outside. I'm hoping on the outside.
On the outside.
Okay.
And this is when we go to the other crew.
This place is giving me the heebie-jeebies here. How far?
It's
how
just
much
giving me
further
the
till we got to
heebie-jeebies.
go?
Yeah.
How much further till we get to the spot, Terrence? What from here? Do we go left or do we go right? You're muted,
Yep.
buddy.
Yep.
I don't know. Do we go left or do we go right?
Pick one.
That way.
I mean,
I don't. What? What? I go the way that he pointed.
I would just love it if like Zoom
right.
was mirrored, so he points in one way on the Zoom connection, but on the Twitch stream he's pointing in the opposite direction.
Well, I was originally mirrored, so I was like, so that's why all my shit was flipped. So I'm like, what are you talking about? All right. I don't know. Do I see any signs that kind of still pointing towards places?
So, yeah, you are making fast progress. Going through some corridors. You notice that there is a single doorway that is surrounded by these crates that have been just left there, opened up, and everywhere else it has been like somebody has cleaned up the corridors before the dust settled. But over here, you start seeing a litter everywhere. Like, just boxes opened up and ransacked, wrapping material spread around. Nobody bothered to clean them up.
popcorn, the packing popcorn everywhere, floating in the air.
No, it's not. Actually, everything seems to be sticking on the floor.
Gravity.
So gravity's so we can at least know gravity is here.
Looks like somebody was going through these crates. I wonder what they carried.
Is it like, and when we just keep going down like a straight corridor, that there hasn't been like left and right and this that.
Open doorway, closed doorway. Let's check this door out.
Yeah, sure. You stop to open up a doorway, and it seems like it's filled with shelves that have been emptied. There's a few boxes there that are still present, but most of them have been just taken out and moved elsewhere. Seems like a smaller storage unit. Do you wish to investigate the boxes inside?
Yes. I absolutely do.
As you do open it up, there seems to be farming tools in it.
Well, this is a colony ship. That makes sense. Why would anybody sabotage this area? Sabotage this ship? What happened here?
He went inside one of the rooms, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Slack is getting eager. How do you call it? More eager.
You're sure? Why not?
Oh no.
Okay.
I just love how you're keeping this silent.
The person in control looks to see if there's any other rooms.
Yes, there is several more rooms, and your way is leading to a doorway that is ahead of you.
All right. I go to search one of these rooms, and I tell the other guys, to search other rooms also.
Don't split up. We all stick together. We don't know what's happening around here.
Terrence, or whoever is in charge, opens up the doorway. Inside there seems to be some sort of work tables that have been there is stuff around, boxes opened up, and things have been done on the work tables. Whatever has been done has been either abandoned or taken with, and you have no idea what's going on. But
Okay.
these seem like tools that somebody would use to repair things with.
Okay. So the person who's in charge would like to go into a corner where they feel like they won't be seen, that like they're just searching the room, but nobody's particularly looking at them.
Mm-hmm.
There's opportunity where we're looking, investigating other stuff, and we have our backs turned to you for a few seconds.
I mean, I'm
maybe.
assuming you like you and like one of the two guys are like searching the room you're in with the farm equipment, and I'm going and searching another room without somebody. Who knows?
Sure.
So
Let's say
you
yes.
assume you are unseen.
Mhm.
What would you like to do?
I take off my helmet. Is air breathable?
And you it's breathable, yes.
Okay. I reach inside my suit and I take out the dust that I brought with me. And I just, because Slack is here to find something.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
If you would like to know, Terrence rolled double ones. So that's why he has no power here.
And as Terrence Slack sniffs in the dust, he can feel her. She's close.
Look,
And he says,
Doc.
Put the helmet back on.
and come to me. And you can feel the direction you need to go. You can see every door that you need to pass, every corner you need to round.
Okay.
The path is clear. Roll me a raw 2d6.
Do. 9.
So, you definitely want to go there now.
Oh,
It's not like going there recklessly, ignoring everything else, but it's definitely an enticing invitation. There is something greater.
you didn't have to have me roll for that. Slack was doing that.
Yeah.
Slack just says, kind of looks, and he's going to try his best to go in that direction without anybody, hopefully without anybody seeing him, because he doesn't need anybody chasing him down.
Okay, so
Now
stealth
Malone
me.
has been, Malone has been kind of. I think this would be the contested role because Malone is still not
Yep,
100% trust me since.
that's
Sure.
that's recon versus stealth, I believe. Oof, 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 oof. All right.
I'm going to use this opportunity right here.
All right, Landis. We seem to be in some sort of a container room. There's a lot of shipping stuff. A lot of
Yeah.
things for the colony. We're gonna keep
Stop
moving.
there.
We're on our
Stop
way to
there.
the engineer.
Stop there. Stop there. So as you are trying to call, the call doesn't go through. There's just you make the call. You hear the Landis can hear that the call is coming, but all you hear is static, and the tentacle creature stops. It seems to aim an eye towards you. And this is where we held a break.
Fuck you!
So we split the party. One of us has gone rogue, and one of us is just oblivious that anything is really happening.
Fuck.
Good time.
This would have been so good for a Halloween episode. Fuck.
But you instead decided to hold it, hold a, whatchamacallit,
Intervention?
Inter-party intervention.
Yeah.
You could have had
this is
this,
still-
which I planned for Halloween, but
Oh
now...
my god, this is fucking hell.
I'm having flashbacks to the Knuckling Feeder episode.
rampaging psychic drugger and alone. No clue what's going on.
So, welcome
He looks
back,
to the left,
ladies and
side
gentlemen.
goes to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
So,
Oh boy.
Landis.
Yes?
While Malone realizes that he has lost sight of Terence, and the transmission that he went through and is waiting for a response is not coming. You are being observed by a large, round, mechanical eye that seems to shift its aperture as it's looking straight towards the captain.
Do I have... I know I've been saying Nacqueline Feeder, but does this thing even make me think Nacqueline Feeder, or is it just purely the tentacles?
This thing is much larger than a Nacqueline feeder.
Yeah, I know that, but like, see the outline, the shape of it, is it something that...
It's mechanical in nature.
Mm-hmm.
So it reminds you of a Nacqueline feeder, but it's not.
So it's like someone that's going, if I ever want to design a weapon of terror against the Centauri,
This would look like it.
yeah, this would work. I'll just take the basic, build the thing of their nightmares, but make it entirely metal and 30 foot tall.
No, only 9
Right.
foot tall.
9 foot tall. That's still bloody scary. I came across the small baby ones, and those things were freaky as hell.
Mm-hmm. And it's staring right at you.
What kind of creature is it?
It looks like a massive, gigantic mechanical Nacqueline feeder.
Okay. Nacqueline feeder mech. Got it.
Yes. I am just going to go, okay, gentlemen, we are going to slowly walk back out of the bridge in a calm manner. Just while they're doing that, can I cast a glance around to see if there's anything like, just in case this captain was a bit of an old sea dog, he actually kept it like everything in an old leather-bound journal or something like that. That might be quite handily clasped in his hands or anything like that.
Well, he does have a sword on his belt.
Just a sword.
Sword on his belt, a pistol on the other side.
Yeah.
And there is a blinking light on the console in front of him.
I am probably going to regret this as a player, but Landis slowly but surely just moves up to that console. Would he actually recognize what that blinking light would be for?
You would assume it's the fact that this device is in a power saver mode.
Okay.
It's essentially a light that shows that, hey, I am active.
It's kind of like, just like a cat drawn by that laser beam. His hand just goes and just pushes against the button.
As you push against the button, a view screen on the console lights up. And in the old Centauri tongue, An old man begins to speak.
Position.
We've been stranded in hyperspace for 10 years now. Our supplies are non-existent. The last of them that I know of was eaten a week ago. We will never see home. The colony will never be formed. They've even eaten most of the people in cryopods. This is the end. If anyone gets this message and defeats those things, thank you for avenging us. And those stuck inside, may the gods be at your side. And then he pushes a syringe into his throat and flops down. The recording lasts for a while until apparently it has been cut by the automatic systems.
Yeah.
And there is several more recordings there. This one just was on autoplay.
Just as I'm watching this, how does the methylene feeder, thanks Blink for the pun, react to this?
It seems to be observing you.
Mm.
Frozen solid.
Mm.
I wonder if I have anything around that looks like an eye.
Yeah, right? I was thinking the same thing. I was like,
Ooh, I do.
ooh, visual cues. Again, folks, we spared no expense for our special effects. Fantastic. That actually looks frightening. Holy shit.
Yes. We spared no expense. Except all the expense. Our budget was minimal, but we used it all! So, this is where you're at.
Yeah.
You have the recordings there, several of them waiting.
I am just going to play them, just see if any more of them get more information.
Okay, you start playing them. Meanwhile,
Looks
Carlos, Malone.
All right, let me try this. Do this bit real quick. All right, long range comes up, not working. Terrence, see if you can. Where'd Terrence go? Anybody here see where he went? Terrence!
No, sir. I think you went to that room over there. And
Fuck.
And the room is empty, sir.
Fear, this is Malone. Can you still read me? Fear. Fuck, all the communication's done. You three with me.
So, roll me recon.
You couldn't have gone far. Let's see. He was standing here. Footprints indicate that he moved here. Infrared goggles on. Deep scans. Aha! It looks like he went that way. Follow me. He's got a head start. What the fuck are you doing, Terrence? Or is it Slack? Come on. Let's move. I'll double. Slack, when I fucking find you, you're gonna have hell to pay.
So, Slack is not actually bothering to hide his trail. So,
Am I not?
You want to go?
according to your emoticons there,
That was just them being funny.
okay, Slack, you have managed to make it out of their sight. Have some advantage on them. You're pretty sure they will come after you. What will you do? You make haste for it, or do you cover your tracks?
I mean, Slack is still Slack, so he'll probably cover his tracks. Yeah, Slack will still cover his tracks.
That's a stealth roll. Your target number is 10.
Nope.
All right.
I roll an 8 for that to happen.
Yep. You both. No. Slack is making sure not to leave any dust prints by following their old trail. You know, he's professional enough to know that if you go through an unused corridor, there's going to be dust marks left behind. So you're being careful not to leave any. But that slows you down just enough that Malone's reaction leads to the fact that you can hear their footsteps coming towards you too close.
Then I would just probably take a break. Actually, I would try to, because Slack does remember that Malone was very perceptive to him the other day. So he'll like try to run, but be like, you know, think hard. Go the other way. Go the other way.
Ooh.
You have mental shit going on, don't you?
Yes,
I am.
you do. Yes, you do. So, Malone, roll me intellect. I'm gonna roll for Slack.
Okay.
7.
No, that's the wrong direction. He's going the other way. That's a distraction.
No, he's too smart for that. His training's kicking in. Makes us want to go that way. You two, flank with me. Going this way. When we cut it, we're gonna cut him off. He thinks he could lose me. Motherfucker, I'm just gonna catch up to you.
Good work, Slack.
Thank you. Yep, and then I just start moving quickly. As soon as I feel like they're out of earshot, then I start moving quickly down the way I was told to go.
So it takes a couple of minutes for Malone to realize that. Wait, there is no trail here at all.
Double backed. Back the way he came from. Fuck. This place is a goddamn maze. Come on.
Especially
let's go.
since nobody can read the signs anymore.
Oh no. You can't read signs, and I mean, I can't. So I can't, but I have mystical training.
You have a compass in your head.
Yeah.
Actually, GPS.
GPS?
Route finder. More of a, like, directions than a GPS, but yeah.
But we don't know. This could be Cthulhu that's leading him, or
I mean,
something
you are 100% right, and this could be me thinking of a new character.
yeah.
It's fine. I have
a
another
psychic alien queen.
Yep, it's fine. I have plenty of characters just in case.
So we double back and we're hustling, exactly following the same footsteps we were moving. All right.
So, which one to go first?
Have Slack,
Corvus?
man.
Yeah.
I'm chasing him. This is all about Slack. I mean, I'm secondary.
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
come in-
You're not even in the consideration. The other two are.
Yeah, I'm out of this. I'm fine just being the secondary character in the background.
It's like, weird psychic shit. Mechanical space octopus.
In my mind now, if I was writing this as a
Let's see.
TV script, Slack would get what he finds, and then that's when Malone would find them.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna mute myself for a while.
So, which one of you volunteers, or do I decide by random?
I mean, you could put me on. Sure. Let chaos reign.
Slack loses any sense of direction during his wander, but he knows exactly where he is. But also he doesn't know where he is, but he doesn't really care. The last doorway ahead of him, he opens it up. Shh. He finds what can only be described as luxury on the ship. There seems to be well-maintained furniture, a beautiful bed with countless of cushions, a warm, inviting pastel colors welcoming you inside, and a single most beautiful rotten carcass of a dark man in a Psychop uniform. Turning
back to hug me.
turning to look towards Slack, mouth opening up. Hello, darling. You've come to save me.
Slack begins to slowly walk back towards the door, like, oh, did not sign up for this.
I'm
So-
actually liking the Slack getting caught off guard. I'm actually enjoying this.
So, your
Being catfished, man.
psionic abilities are being assaulted. You can feel the overwhelming force of whoever is on the other side just barraging against senses. But by some miracle, you're able to just drive it away as the carcass just begins to move towards you like a zombie. One hand dragging the other shoulder up high, jaw slightly askew.
Yeah. Slack pulls out the gun and starts shooting.
Yes. Yes. I
take
hear
a-
that. Yes.
Takes out PPG and just starts shooting at the zombie thing.
Alright, Slack. Roll me psionics.
Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know. What, just roll 2d6? Because I don't know.
Yeah, 2d6 and your secret modifier on top.
7.
7. You are unable to aim at her, or him, or it. You pull up the gun and you shoot everywhere but directly towards.
Fuck this. And I'm like, I mean, this didn't work on Chubby, so he says maybe you. And I try to punch it with my good arm.
So as you continue this, meanwhile, on the bridge, Landis has been observing these recordings when he receives a call. The communicator goes on again.
Yep.
And immediately there's a Captain, there is something happening on the ship. We are losing power in sections 7, 8, 10, and 15. That is when a whirling set of teeth appears on the feeder. And it's just like, and begins, and it pounds itself against the window, and you can hear the screeching sound of a drill grinding on the armored window, starting to burrow through it. Your turn to act.
I am going to turn to the men and I'm going to go. Are the Sons of Zeus still on the bridge? Or have they left? That's up to you.
Sons of Zeus are still there outside the bridge, waiting for you to get out because you told them to get out.
Yeah. It is. I'm just going to turn to any one of them and just go. Do you have some explosives?
Right. As you ask that question, the window gives in, and the air begins to flow. And roll me endurance. You have magnetic grapple, so you get an advantage.
Okay. So Boone.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
And endurance. Okay.
so this is how we all die.
You split the party voluntarily, even.
Oh,
Oh,
what? What? You rolled
my
double ones.
snake eyes.
And
The-
still,
the-
you got a 2.
With advantage, you got a 3.
3.
So, as you got an explosives, you are caught unawares,
Look at
and
this, I've got my suit.
thank goodness you got your suit, but you are flying straight towards that thing.
Yeah.
The
Sorry,
the two Sons of Zeus, though, managed to hold onto the doors and stay there on the other side, and in the corridor, like against it, and you are flying straight across the emptiness, straight into that thing's thingamabobs, and it gets to do an attack on you.
Okay. These are feeders.
It hits.
They're just... Okay.
It has an armor piercing rating of 10.
Oh, shit.
Oh crap! That's all my armor gone.
Luckily for you, it rolls 4 in damage.
Crap.
It pierces through your thing and hits a body part.
Yeah.
Oh.
Am I dying this?
I'm imagining like the tentacle like just reaching in and the drill bit just going through. Got the fucking tentacle.
Oh no, I'm not thinking going for the tentacle. Do I get a move? No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you are being ravaged by tentacles and drill bits
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Katari straight at the eye.
Sure. That's with a bane because you're being ravaged and you're trying to aim, but yeah, sure.
Bane, then melee blade weapons.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Rolling with a bane and still 11.
Yes.
You hit. Damage.
Okay, it is. Where is? Get my Katari.
Yes, Frog, you're right. All the boss battles at once.
So 9 damage for that.
So, you stab your sword into its eye.
Yeah.
Digs in deep. Something definitely breaks. The thing ceases to move as volleys of fire comes from the sons of Zeus behind you, carefully aimed at the other parts of the creature. But it begins to float towards hyperspace due to the projectile kinetic energy.
Nature of the bullets, yeah. The
And
bolts.
and you are still with it, going with the same trajectory outwards. And just as you pass this point where the window used to be, you see there is 3 more of those things coming towards you at a rapid pace. Just
Oh, this is like that scene in the first Matrix on the outside of the
Sentinels.
Of the Nebuchadnezzar.
Yes,
Yep.
fucking sentinels. Nice. Oh, so good. So good.
you can see where I get my inspiration from.
Just saying, you know.
Good stuff. And now, with that strike, was he able to, I mean, at least separate himself from it, or is he still in a weird grapple?
Oh yeah. He just is he was just pulled with the kinetic energy of what happened.
Yeah, because his boots are no longer on the ground, so he's just.
My next kind of move would be basically using, not Einstein, Newton's laws here. I'll be placing my feet against the body.
Athletics.
Yeah. And then pushing off.
Roll double ones this time.
Shut up.
You can select whether you use dexterity or strength for this.
I think that's a question. They're basically the same, but I think I would kind of be panicking, so I'll be just pushing off as hard as I can.
Brute force. Okay, it's easy. Because you're not aiming.
Oof.
And that's exactly the target number.
Would I still have the bane for that? Because I was wrong.
Oh, you don't even have the bane for it, yeah. That's a 9. Which means you boost you kick this massive thing deeper into the hyperspace. And you jet yourself away just in time to see that the other eye of the creature opens up and its teeth begin to move again and it starts to awaken from the temporary slumber you put it in. As it's floating, its tentacles moving to grapple onto the hull of the ship. And you stumble into the gravitational field of a bridge and you roll well enough to land on your feet either way.
Yeah.
And your choice, do you stay and fight or run?
I am going to go. We won. We just got out of this one. But move. There's more.
Right, so you flee. You flee like the rabbit you are.
Back to the docking bay.
And meanwhile, Slack.
So I'm fighting the
Wait.
remnants.
Hold on for a second, if that's all right. Malone definitely hears the
Yes.
fire power.
This way, everybody, move now on the double.
Cut to Terrence
Cut
and
to-
Slack.
Terence and Slack. So, Slack, you are trying to punch it. But it seems to be reading your moves like It's seemingly impossible to beat him in physical combat.
Okay, so Slack is like, okay, guess we have to play your game. He just lashes out with whatever mound powers, or
Okay,
whatever.
roll me 2d6.
So guys, never space your psychic character because they might come back to try to kill you.
Yep.
I forget, what was his name again?
Femi
Femi
Dram.
Dram.
Femi, yeah.
So, Slack is trying to play the psychic game. Slack loses.
Oh.
Slack begins to feel like, hey, this is a friend, you don't fight it. In fact, you want to bring your other friends to it.
Man, sorry. You're right. You're right. I shouldn't be fighting you.
Slack feels the pleasurable touch of a hand sliding against his cheek.
That is so creepy in my head, though. Because I know what it is.
Yeah, that's the point there.
Oh my god. The mummified skins scratching against the... I don't know if it touches your skin because you still have the mask. Oh, wait. Whatever.
Yeah, but he still feels it even though the hand itself touches against the helmet.
It's on the
side.
faceplate, but you can feel it just gently caress, and you get, oh yeah, that is freaky.
It's half psychic and half tactile, so
As you just hear.
yeah. And that is when Malone enters the room.
It's like just wide-eyed and just...
And there's a literal zombie just sliding its hand across.
But it
I
wouldn't
recognize
Yeah, that
Femi
look-
immediately. Femi.
Hello.
Slack.
Hello, darling. Long time no see. And you recognize the voice as well, because it's also half psychic.
You fucking bitch! Pop, 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 pop.
And roll me intellect.
Unfortunately, I would say that because this is a friend, Femi would probably jump in front of the zombie and be like, no, it's my friend.
Buddy, I'm trying to save you here, buddy. Come on.
I'm
Don't
mind
fuck me.
fucked, man. I'm mind messed. I'm mind fucked. What do you want from me?
Yes,
I want you to roll with me.
this boss battle is Terence Slack Howard versus Malone.
All three of us?
Oh, you all being brainwashed.
Okay.
So I rolled with a
some
9
versus
on
some.
my,
Notice.
I rolled a 9 for my intellect.
So you hesitate just enough for Slack to dash in between. Your reflexes not to shoot at a friend just make you aim to the side and burst at the
First upward, like in a line to avoid.
ammo into the side and behind and into the gorgeous outfittings of the room.
Okay.
Instead,
Slack, Terrence, if you're in there, get the fuck away from her. They're nothing but bad news. And I am,
why would you
for the first
say
time
that?
ever, the face behind the mask of Malone, honest, 100% terror.
Come join me. Together we can be happy again. We were together once. We could be again.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Come on, Terrence. Move. I need
Slack.
a fucking clear shot.
He wants to hurt us. He wants to take away our happiness.
Terrence, you
He
fucking
needs
move
to
right now.
Take out the rifle.
if he
You
makes a
two
motion to
initiative.
yes.
The sons of Zeus are out of the game because of Talia. She is holding back the other three, so they can't interact with you two.
Oh boy. So her attention is focused on those three, while me and you.
Yes.
I mean, if I can control my body, I would immediately make a different decision. But my friend said,
Okay.
"You want
Where
to-
do I go? It's under combat, right? I go to combat.
Yep.
All right, hang on. It's been a while, guys. Shit, I'm fucking shaking. All right, here we go.
Lazy GM will make the players fight each other. There's no need for a boss.
Oh yeah, that works. You can make that last an entire session, and you get called a good GM afterwards. That's the best thing about it.
So, Zimmy wins the initiative, or more like
Terrence
Slack. Slack wins the
Hold on,
initiative.
which version of Sim wins the initiative? There's
Exactly.
a few of them
So,
out here.
You say that
Actually-
all brainwash."
Actually, you are all working tandem at the same time.
Fuck.
You are Legion.
You are
Legion.
Legion. You are. Additionally, you get boons on all actions that are in defense of Talia.
Okay.
You're on hive mind.
Okay. So first up, I would fully interpose myself between my zombie boo
Zombie waifu! Best waifu!
and then I would pull up the rifle and just try to. I mean,
Yes.
theoretically, she's right next to me, so I can just push her behind me. So, as a
Stand in front of her, square your shoulders.
yeah,
aim at me, fire.
as a minor action, I can aim and then shoot. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Plus
so
one
that's
to
what-
attack.
So that's what I do.
And I would like to do the jump out of the way thing, diving for cover.
Time for cover means you don't shoot next round.
That's fine.
Okay. So that means you dive behind a closest obstacle, which is.
Probably the bed or something like that, or table.
Let's see. High roll means it's metal, and low roll means it's a more fragile piece of furniture in the more decorative ornament. It's a low roll, so you duck behind a wooden armoire or
Desk. Right,
desk.
right.
Desk. That's a good one. So that means he gets +1 defense and +4 armor.
Okay, so that's a 15 attack and 18 damage.
Yeah, you hit, but your armor is still +4.
So I don't know what your armor is there.
Oh, same as you now. I've got the
So you
armor
get
of 13.
extra 6 points of damage to that. So 24 damage on the first volley.
Holy shit! Even with the cover?
Yeah, I don't. Yes, even
So
with the cover.
Yeah, so
Because the cover does a -2 on the attack roll.
It's -2. Then it's only 23 damage.
23. 23 minus 13 equals 10 damage on my endurance, huh?
Yep.
Fucker.
Did you count the extra +4 armor?
No. So
So
then
6
it's
points only.
don't make me do this.
You fucking chose this, fool!
I'm talking to Wooster.
I only nudged you
Legion is in my head saying,
until Legion point. Legion
I
point.
literally was there to rescue you. You're like, I'm shooting her. And you're like, nah, I'm going to protect her.
I have a choice. This he literally said is to me. It's a
You had a choice, is correct. We shall end it there. It is now my turn, fool.
You don't get to shoot though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Your action
The-
is forfeit because you dodged.
You dive for cover.
I don't get to
Yeah.
shoot, but
Yep, you forfeit your action by diving for cover.
no.
Oh yeah,
If you,
I'll give
it's
you a
called-
minor action.
I get a inflicts on the. Let's see.
We are a bit rusty on the combat
You're
rules
right.
because we do it so
Yeah,
fast.
You're right. He is too busy trying to avoid being hurt.
Yep, you're just huddling behind the cover.
The fucking cover is gonna do nothing because he's just gonna shoot the next time.
Yep,
This is bullshit.
I did
Yeah.
warn you that you
You
lose
should
your
have
action.
dodged.
Oh, I was a dodger. I mean, I didn't know which one of the two is the right
Yeah,
thing.
Because if you
Literally
do
it's been forever.
dodge,
Can I have
it's the
dodge
negative
instead, then?
2, but you then gain the negative 2 to your actions also.
That would
Correction.
mean
Can I dodge then instead?
you cannot dodge because it's a shot, and it's not directly melee range. You can only dodge in melee range.
So
both-
we're
both-
saying
Both
that.
ranged and melee attacks
Maybe
can
dodge.
may be dodged.
Yeah, but it's not in melee range yet.
No, there's nothing about it being having to be in
Yeah,
melee.
both range and melee can be dodged.
Okay, fair enough. What's your athletics then?
He takes the penalties to his.
Yeah,
act.
I think that's what I wanted. I was gonna take penalties. My
Okay.
athletics is strong.
Because the
Sorry
thing you
guys,
gotta
it's been a
remember
while
that-
since we've done
yeah.
this. It's
The thing you
literally
got to
it's been
remember, down
forever.
for cover is like you hitting the dirt.
My
You're
athletics
hugging
is
the
a
ground.
DM level is a level 2.
So
So
it'll still
that would be the same result. Yeah.
Yeah, same result.
Yeah.
But you can act this time.
But
Except-
you take 4 more damage because you didn't have the extra armor.
That's fine. I'll take that exchange.
Yep. Okay, so your turn. You get a -2 to your shot because of the, or was it -1?
-2.
-2.
Well,
-2.
he hits that part of the thing. Fucking hells. -2.
Ian will give you a +1. So you're only rolled on the neck 1.
What I'm going to do is instead, since I'm doing a dodge, I'm doing the usual dodge left, dodge right as I'm stepping forward, and I'm going to go for a grapple because that's my thing, buddy. I'm gonna run at you and try to grapple you with a -2.
Okay.
This is where we find out that it's like contagious by touch or something.
And
like
you know
this.
what? Here's the thing, guys. Zimmy's character is really good with the strength stuff too.
Oh, it's not like he's just good. You gave him a mechanical advantage.
I'm aware.
Literally,
And also
when
literal
I'm trying to-
mechanical advantage.
11 with a -2.
And a
mean,
counter
that's-
roll. You need to roll the unarmed melee.
Oh, I hit the wrong thing. I hit.
Yes.
Oh,
But
hang on.
just the modifier.
It's the same. It's the same effect.
Yeah, it actually is. Yes. So
So I need to roll unarmed melee.
yes.
Yes.
So he's
Actually-
coming into close range and trying to hug you.
It's
Yes.
one more. Sorry, it's one more
grapple,
point.
so
So
it's all
12.
roll. Yeah.
Okay.
But this is a normal roll. No boom with this one.
This is in defense of Talia. So
Okay,
yes, you get a boot.
No. This is not in defensive tally. This
But
is
for
actually
me,
going after
I'm
Slip.
doing. But I'm fighting you to defend her.
Because fighting you.
However
is
you want to
defending
do.
her.
However the DM wants to play this.
Yeah.
I'm good with this.
This counts as that. But if he does anything else than fight you or defend Talia, that doesn't get it. So that's 12 and 12, so no change in one way or the other. You just both end up tangling. Apparently you decided to go for the side that has the robotic arm, which is fighting back.
That's fine.
And but at least he can't use his rifle because he's wrangled up.
Okay.
So,
Meanwhile, in the background, like we're trying to gain on each other. I've got steaming bullet holes coming out. In the background, the two dudes are like frozen solid. Meanwhile, Femi's zombie face is like stuck in concentration. Oh, this is tense.
Ding 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 ding.
Ah,
Come on, Terrence, break through this.
Is it my
This
turn?
isn't you. I
Yes.
order you.
Okay. So I punch him with my arm.
Do you want to resist Talia's charms and obey your commander?
Yes. Yes, I would like to.
Go ahead. Roll
So
me
what-
your psionics, which is 2d6.
Oh God.
Also,
6. Oh man, that was that's not high.
That is insufficient.
Oh God. Okay.
You are still under the charms.
Okay. So
The two sons of Zeus, they seem to be enthralled and slowly walking towards two of you. So not frozen in place, but like
okay.
zombies
So-
themselves.
So I punch him.
you could certainly try.
You can certainly try. That's a melee attack.
I punch him. So
You try to parry that. Let's see.
Yes, you can. That just means you get a -2 next round, but you automatically parry when you're in melee, I believe.
Yeah.
But just
okay. So me go.
yeah, you go. Just attack already. It affects his defense, not your attack. Or you get minuses, but
Okay, that's a 15, and this is with my stun arm. So
So you get a -2 or whatever -3 for that for parrying
that's a
against
12.
my.
that's a 12, and
12 still hits, I believe.
and this is my lightning for stunning him.
Oh shit! Balls. I get
Yeah.
extra damage.
Yeah, that's an extra 4 points of damage, so 10 points of damage against your armor there.
It doesn't penetrate.
You can feel the impact against it, but it's cushioned just enough. But any
separates
stronger hits and
like about a few foot back.
yeah, if you roll anything above 2 on that die,
All right, my turn then.
Yeah,
I am.
I think you just see me like, help me.
Yes. I've got this perfect move. I'm going to grab onto his chest plate, jump up onto it with my legs, so that I could do a backwards flip and try to like land on my
Alright.
back and flip him behind me
You're gonna like
as a
flex
grapple
him
move.
so grapple rolls, both of you, go.
Here we go. This time I'm going to use the correct one. Unarmed melee.
12 again. 7. You win by 5.
No, I win by 5.
You sure do.
Yes. You win
So
by
guy,
5.
I go in to try to grab you and swift you, and you could just.
Because that's natural too, so...
So what do we do? That means I get to do something, right?
Yeah, you get to do something. On page 75. You
this might be
qualify
the end
for
of the
all
campaign.
of these. Oh, no, sorry. You don't qualify for the disarming effect that lets you use his weapon, but everything else you qualify for. So there is
I'm rolling low at the worst possible fucking time.
the most exciting.
That's because you're giving them boons on everything. Unfair. Unfair.
I'll
This is
just
a
do
boss fight.
This is I just do the 2 plus the effect damage.
Oh, we are beating us.
So 2 plus the effect. So I don't know what it is.
The effect is how much you win by. So 7 points, and that is directly through the armor. 7
I have
points of damage.
6. Oh, 7 points.
Yeah, because you won by 5, so
Oh, yeah.
you
Yeah,
get
2, 7.
2 plus 5, 7 points of damage.
7. This is gonna suck.
think Landis is too busy trying to not get killed by octopus people.
Oh, he's running back to the dock. Yeah.
Oh, I've got an idea.
So using my own momentum, I think you slam me into the ground
Mm-hmm.
and causing shake. Because I take that full 7 damage, right? It bypasses the armor. Yes.
Yep.
All right. I am at 0 endurance, and I've taken some damage to my dex now.
Okay.
If anybody has a stun button, he's going down with the first hit that goes through the armor.
Well, my fist is a stun baton.
Uh-oh.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Can I make
this
another?
You can't.
Well,
it's
not-
your turn.
It's
so
my
yes.
turn now.
I'm like battling one. You could see me. I spit up, and you could actually
So,
splatter against my thing.
roll me
Terrence.
your resistance roll first.
Okay.
You can
So that's
fight it, Terrence.
Come on.
Please.
That's a 9.
Redemption.
So, it's not enough to break free, but you also can choose not to advance the enemy girls for this round because you're fighting back.
Can I like try to punch at it?
No, you can't
Okay.
make a hostile action towards it, but sort of like you're sort of frozen in
Okay.
the moment. So
All right,
you're
so I'm-
still sort of like
All right. So I'm frozen, breathing very hard.
you're not defenseless or anything, but yeah.
I'm hoping he knocks me out.
Yeah. So, Malone, you have been given a breather. Just for the split second that he fights back.
Terrence, I'm sorry.
Grenade.
Ooh!
Okay. Okay. That's so. All right.
So
Talk about
I'm
explosive.
with because you're like stuck. I'm actually trying to roll it past you and hit Femi behind you, but I know all 3 of us are going to get hit, or some to that effect. Obviously, I want to minimize damage on us 2, but the majority of the damage to Femi's body.
Okay.
What can I do?
As a reaction, can I like grab Fenemy, like making it seem like it's reading my mind, making it seem like I wanted to protect it, but really just put us both down with a grenade? Why am I always killing each other to save people? Why am I doing this all the time? But yeah, do that.
So, you loosen up a grenade, and you roll it down on the floor, and it goes for the zombie Femi. And one of the sons of Zeus just dives on top of it.
Oh god.
There's a as the blood splatters everywhere, and the
Oh, yes.
corpse just
This happened, guys.
corpse half of the corpse spreads around, and the rest is just a half that just
She does have those 2 guys too. Forgot about it.
3.
Well, 3.
3. Yeah, because we brought
Oh,
3
sorry,
of us.
2.
No, 2 guys. Yeah, those 2 guys.
You were right at the beginning.
So does that mean I can do stuff now? Because she's trying to. I don't know. Okay.
Okay, so
So please continue.
next round. Do you want to fight again?
I would.
Go ahead.
Oh,
So did it at all impact her in any way, shape, or form? Because the blast is enough to Femi and lose concentration and all that jazz. That's my intent.
Unfortunately, the concentration loss was not enough to affect your situation. But it seems like the other 2 sons of Zeus are like seemingly snapping out of it, and pulling their guns up, but they are for this round still ineffective.
Slack, you see them at least now pulling up their guns. Your choice is to attack a wounded Malone or to go after the two remaining ones with guns that are about to shoot Femi.
What do you? Okay, so what am I allowed to do? Stop trying to. What am I allowed to do, Rooster? You tell me. Am I right back to defend Talia?
Yeah, you are on the team Talia again.
Okay.
Your mandate is to defend Talia.
So I pull up my rifle. Full auto. Shot.
All three of them.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead. Make my day. You don't get the advantage against Malone because he is in melee with you.
Yeah.
But the rest of them go full blast.
All right. So
And actually, I think you get a Bane because you're in melee with me. You get a severe penalty.
You get a Bane, but the Bane is negated by the boon.
the
So
boom I get. So this one is to Son of Zeus #1.
mm-hmm.
That's 11 for 15.
Hits.
This is for Son of Zeus #2. That's an 8 for 19.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And this is for Malone. Just normal.
Snake eyes. Come on.
That's a 10 for 18.
Looks. Malone, you might have to look up character creation again.
Harry, let me see here.
I'm trying not to meta this because meta me was like, don't shoot Malone, but
That's I literally just gave you an option to like shoot them or the Malone was not. Well, it's all good, man.
He has enough auto to shoot all of
yeah,
them.
I have exactly. I have full auto with a rifle, so like I can shoot all three of them, and you know.
Yeah, larger weapons such as rifles may only be used as clubs when in melee. I don't think you can even shoot me.
Yeah, you can't
Okay.
shoot Malone.
All right, then I put that one on another
Good
Son of
mechanical
Zeus.
save. Good mechanical save.
I'm pretty sure one of them is dead.
Well, two of them are dead. Two of them will be dead now.
It's number 2.
One's been blown in half.
That's
20 damage.
that's over 30 damage to at least one of them. I mean, pending.
Yeah, but that's after armor. Before armor, so after armor. Yeah, one of them.
What are you talking about? These are armor-piercing rounds I bought.
You have a regular gun? No.
No, I'm kidding. I don't have armor stuff.
Yeah. So, yeah, the second guy you shot twice at, he seems to go like, the other one, sort of like takes a hit and is sort of awakened by that. And next is Malone, and the Sons of Zeus are third.
So that's 9.
I'm like half on my knees while Femi's above, like doing that.
Not Femi.
I'm sorry. While Slack is doing that, that leaves Femi unattended for me to grapple and drive back to try to lose her concentration. I would like to grapple Femi Talia monster zombie thing.
Go for the kissing range, right?
Yeah.
So, he's trying to exit melee with you. You get a free club action. As a reaction against Malone.
Malone.
Okay.
Or a free melee action, actually.
All right. So
Yeah, you got free melee action.
punch with my electric fist.
Actually, it's with the club with the thingy because you have that. You can't use the fist right now
Yes, you can.
because you're literally like this.
Yeah, but I can.
Yeah,
Okay.
he can let loose and...
Yeah.
I'm trying to fucking do the thing.
I know.
Alright.
Look, I know what you want. You try.
That's fine. It's all good. It's all good.
I feel like this is partially your fault, Mr. Smiling, every time I did something bad.
Hey, in no way, shape, or form are you gonna fucking blame me on this. You take full fucking responsibility. Zadora Azimi.
Or Fanny.
So,
Or
that
whatever
is-
your name is now.
You get a parry. That is. Do you take the? You probably take the parry against that. Your melee rating is 2. But.
Actually 3.
Okay.
Oh no, let's see. It's melee,
Unarmed
it's
doesn't-
melee damage. My melee damage is 3 then. Oh no, I guess it is 2. It's not unarmed. It doesn't matter.
So that's 10 points of damage against you. How much is your armor?
13 does not go through. Fantastic. Punching us is not working. So if anything, it just pushes me further into Talia Femi monster zombie thing.
Yeah, the electric cackle around your armor is just absorbed by the.
This is why I'm punching with my fist, because I would have to roll incredibly high in
This
order
is-
to get past your armor.
This is fucking tense, guys. Holy shit. Here we go. Really, guys? Did I really have to fucking roll a 1 and a 2? 0.8 though. I mean, it's something.
You win by
Against
2.
the Talia monster thingy.
You win by 2.
Fantastic. I'm going to position myself, put between Talia and me in a position, and gain grapple from behind and grab the head. Any more? I could also choose to inflict damage, couldn't I? But I think I want to position myself in a threatening manner so that I have advantage next time to just crush the head, or at least rip the remaining portion of it off.
You have to make sure you put yourself in a position where if I roll low, I can't do anything.
Yeah, so I'm literally like holding hostage zombie Talia between her and me. Me and you.
Terrence, you fucking stop it right now. Fight it. Or I'll break her fucking neck.
That is my entire moveset. I'm in an advantageous position.
So, Malone, this body is already dead.
I could still crush the brain, though. I mean, that's what I want to do. I want to separate the...
There's no brain. It's just a psychic... whatever. I
But
don't know.
if you want to hear the body I'm in, I can always come back to you.
You have to burn hyperspace.
Because
I'm doing this. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to break concentration on her from...
Yep,
The
I know. So, Slack. Roll with advantage. Your attempt to go free. So, roll me 3d6.
I want to break free.
Please.
I want to break free.
That's a 9. That came out weird.
That sure did come out weird.
That doesn't come out weird. I can't even see the rolls there.
It's a 9. I just rolled psionic strength without any modifiers.
That doesn't say if it's with the boon or not.
It's with I did it with a boon. It was a 9. I don't know what the hell. I don't know why it came out.
It's
that
just
way.
for some reason it's glitching and not showing the.
Apparently psionic strength is not the way to go in this game or this sheet. Come on.
So, it's not enough. It's not enough, but you do get a moment breather again by just holding the thoughts at bay, seeing through the mirage for a
So all I
for
can
a
do.
second is not. All you can do is not to take an action this round.
It is fucking racing, guys.
Okay. I just don't.
Like
think
I literally have a monitor right here.
All I know is that my actions are stay still or shoot all three of you.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
got?
Yeah,
Those
you
are my
can,
options.
you can give in and shoot all three of them and join her side, or you can fight her more.
Let me ask you a question.
Fight her some more.
Can I, since she's in my head, since I'm not doing anything, can I just actively talk to her? Just say something to her.
Yeah, sure.
I would say, as Slack, I'd be like, look, let's make a deal. You leave the rotting corpse. Apparently, that's just a loner suit. I don't know. I don't understand what's going on here. You take a ride with me. There are plenty of people in here who would love your company, and we just go away. Leave these guys alone. We stop killing, and we just walk away.
Join me. Together we will rule the universe with an iron fist.
Again,
I
Slack
like it.
Slack thinks he's smarter than everybody else, so this is his attempt to try to be smarter than everybody.
So,
Unless you like standing in, dead psycho bodies.
roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. Slack.
With Boone?
No.
Okay.
I mean, this is in her defense.
It's fine, don't worry. Just DM has spoken. It's still good. It's dramatic tension.
That was 6. Well, that's 4. That's actually good. Like it's not well. He could be better.
Slack. Here's a whisper from down below. Give me 5 minutes, and I will deal with it. Can you actually hear them?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I don't know who the fuck is down there, but hey man, take it. I'm out.
The beast.
So the people did not hear, but that's even better.
So he relinquished control. Well, I would say that Terrence is in control, but he would tell Terrence, "Hey, Terrence, somebody down here can do something. Let him do it." Slacky was just talking in the mind palace because he just
No.
So.
Your eyes are like fluttering.
Oh,
Oh.
we end their phase 2 of the boss fight.
Unless the door is psychic, that means there's a personality 5.
Fuck me.
It's getting crowded.
That's the only way I'm reading that.
It's getting crowded up here. Okay, go ahead.
Malone. Terrence proceeds to take his robotic arm, drop the rifle, walk towards you and Talia, or you and Femi, pull back the fist and straight in to Femi's face, straight through into Malone. And a few minutes later, you both wake up in this very same room. It's including Terrence, but not Slack, not Townsend, just Terrence. Wakes up. The there's a son of Zeus on both of you. Terence has been manacled. And sir, you alright? There's there is you can feel like this feeling spreading from your arm upwards, like liquid being pumped into Malone.
And also my visor cracked in a spider web effect from where the fist punched through
Yeah.
and butted against my head. And
What happened? Talia, Femi, Terrence.
I don't know what happened.
It's Sir, he just punched through that zombie and then fell
look down
down.
at the I look over at the zombie.
And the zombie has no head. It just like squished. Part of it is actually still on your visor.
Take off the visor. Terrence is, I'm assuming, manacled.
Yup.
Come on, we're getting out of here. Take him.
And there's also another Zeus guy half splattered everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
We gotta get out of here as quickly as possible. Where's Landis?
Meanwhile, on the corridors of the ship near the bridge, there is this thing called a running sequence, where a tentacle monster bashes through the door you just closed behind you and started running through, and begins to claw its way along the corridor behind you. And it's an athletics check or some cunning maneuvers to avoid it catching up, because it appears to be faster than your regular walking speed.
It will be, I'm guessing, right. Landis is going to be running, but what he'll be doing is like every so often he'll be trying to use his knowledge of Centaur's ship design to trip off automatic security. Well, not automatic, but automatic safety features. So there'll be like, in the way I imagine it might be something that would indicate that pressure's blown. That would cause like blast doors to like keep the ship pressurized from a potential breach.
So as you go from room to room,
You know, he's intentionally destroying the sensors to make it think that the sensor's blown there.
So that would be engineering education.
or tactics, naval tactics, since you know where all the stuff are at.
Civilian design.
I don't have engineering, but I do have
Naval
mechanics.
tactics.
Oh, naval tactics. Yeah, sorry.
I mean, I'm arguing for you, just
no,
mechanical.
Okay, you can use naval tactics with a Bane.
Okay.
You can
What's
take
worse,
-3.
taking a -3 or Bane?
Man, I mean, infinitely one may be better if he rolls all sixes.
I will do
Oh,
the
he will
tactics
roll
now.
a 6, 1, and 1.
I mean, that could be worse. I'm not trying to.
I'll do the tactics now with the Bane. Fuck.
Fuck.
Bloody hell, I'm getting killed.
Yes, you are getting killed.
Did that even roll today?
So,
This has been a stressful game.
They get one of.
So as you are fleeing the enemy trying to use the naval tic tacs against the tentacle monster metal. Your first attempt to start tripping the things leads into you accidentally closing up the door in front of you instead of behind you, leading you to, in panic, trying to open it up. You do manage it, but as you turn around to usher the Sons of Zeus to get in, you notice that the tentacle monster has grabbed one of them and just and gets shredded into pieces in front of you, and
I'm grabbing the other one and I'm throwing them through the door with me. And that's like,
Sure, you want to go that way? Malone?
Oh, he's running away from him. Yeah.
So you sure we want to go that way?
yeah.
We're making our way to the dock.
Okay.
while
Land
this
is making his way to the dock, I'm assuming.
while this is happening, Olandis is just thinking we cannot have these things get into the ship. If they get into the Manticore, that's crew
Oh God.
dead.
So you still have distance to go.
Here's a thought I'm having. It's detached ship. There's kind of two thoughts. We cannot afford to have these things get onto the Manticore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking what the crew have done off this ship is they've put the power as low as they can to not pull the attention of the creatures so that they can go like mad and
You're
go
thinking
through-
too solidly for someone who's running for
Oh
his
no,
life.
no, no. I just saw that thing can go is done to
So what
To
is
that,
your decision? No.
I am thinking I do not want them going to the Manticore. I want to attract their
We're a
attention.
combat ship. We could deal with this. They were a colony ship. They could not.
They're training.
It would be bad though.
Yeah.
We've already lost
I am-
two
Right, what I'm
members.
going to do is I'm going to comment and say, listen, can I come through, as I'm running, can I come through to the actual Manticore at all?
Yeah. The Manticore message got to you clearer.
Yeah. I'm just saying, those blobs or machines tell the Suns
Fire at will.
Start firing.
Aye, sir. Commencing fire.
That's actually good. That's actually pretty good. Good.
I'm
Smart.
prepared to detach.
So you
then
are
gonna-
still not at the airlock. You're still
No.
being chased.
No. I'm then going to call Malone and his lot saying, look, we need to run.
Yeah, Malone is just recovering from the fight. Oh wait, actually, no, you can't contact Malone yet. He's out of communication reach.
Right.
He's actually in the middle of chase. At this point, he's in the middle of a chase or a fight. One or
We're
the other.
unaware. I cannot respond. You just hear.
Yeah.
Connection unstable.
I'm probably going to see. I'm just going to quickly call back to the ship. Say, look, can you get in contact with Mo and tell him and his party to get back to the airlock?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes,
then
sir.
I'm gonna keep running.
Okay, so run me by with an athletics check then.
Now the new doors are going. Get a breather.
Right, athletics. I'm just gonna do it on Dex. There, trying to run as fast as I can. Before I do the roll, any banes, boons, or is it just normal?
Just no.
Just normal. Okay. Just want to make sure.
Yep.
Oh, like, fuck.
Seems like you managed to sprain an ankle mid-run.
Yeah.
Trip on one of the floorboards that has been removed with the wires showing up, and you managed to do that.
He hates me today.
You're slowed down, and the son of Zeus that is left takes you by the arm and starts walking you
Help me
forward, carry you, and then there is the sound of the doors breaking in, and the creature and as it arrives in the corridor, you can see its form turning. It starts to creep towards the corridor. Its tentacles landing on one of the bunches of wires, and it stops. And proceeds to huddle around the bunch of wires there.
Interesting.
You get a breather.
Yeah.
So, Malone, you get a message that Malone.
You're coming in. Clear. Go ahead.
Captain says to get the hell out of there.
Is he fine? We're heading over to the dock now. Docking bay.
He seems busy. Ship is under attack. We are shooting in retaliation, but get the hell out of here as soon as you can. We can't maneuver.
You heard him. Terrence, run for it. We're ready. Hey, Terrence, run for it. We're heading to the docking bay immediately. Let's go on the double.
Meanwhile,
I'm gonna pick up Malone and like help carry him.
Oh, you're
he's
man
a
out.
big fucking-
Yeah,
I'm
medical
I
buddy.
can't do anything, huh? Okay.
But you could run. I mean, your just arms are like this, but
Can I try to break the manacles with my cybernetic arm?
You can. You can try, but the other arm is the one that is a problem.
I mean,
You might end up tearing it.
maybe they'll give me a new one.
listen, we don't need a breakout. We just need to make a fucking run for it right now.
Well, you are highly injured, and my thing is, I just saw a zombie psychic person who tried to take over my brain. I don't know what else is the fuck in here. And getting the rest of you three out of here is my priority. Because I haven't got hit yet.
Yeah.
So I will attempt to, I guess, break mother. So is that strength? This is a strength roll, athletics. What we got?
Nah, that would be a strength roll, yes.
You could reach around the thing and maybe try to grab the medical and just crush it.
It's 10.
Yeah, sure. You crush it. Crunk.
Yeah.
And
Then then I would just like run, get Malone, and just basically be
Arm
fisting an arm
carrying.
around him arm carrying him and just helping him run faster.
So,
All two of us. All
Mr.
three of us.
Cortes.
4 of us.
what do? You still have this corridor to clear. You can almost see it, but you can also notice that after your short breather, the machine begins to move again, and starts to begins its pursuit with renewed vigor.
I'm gonna just
It's-
try and keep running. There.
Yeah. And you see that in the other end of the corridor, there is a group of 4 people coming out from behind a corner, and they see Landers being carried by, half carried by Sons of Zeus, and behind them a corridor is being filled by a mass of tentacles coming towards you and towards the airlock.
Air
that you need to-
dock. The
Airlock.
airlock.
Yeah. We're gonna try and run it.
So,
Oh,
All
that
of you.
works.
athletics, please, to get there in time. Or you can stop and start shooting at the monster to give Corvus time.
God damn it! You know it. I hate all 3 of these characters in my head because only one really cares. I would
Yes.
hand off Malone to the Sons of Zeus, say get him into the airlock, and then I'll hold him off, grab the rifle, and just shoot down the corridor at the thing while they're
Acceptable. This is good. This is good redemption.
running while
Acceptable.
they're running to the airlock. Give them time.
All right, so you're going to want athletics with Bane, or just will that work?
Yeah. You can
cool.
roll an athletics with regular. It's Corvus who rolls with the Bane because he did the angle. No Bane this time because you. Never mind. It was not a natural one.
I meant Boone. I meant Boone because of what Terrence's sacrifice is doing.
Oh, right. Terrence is sacrificing. So you do get a boon on your athletics.
All right. I don't know how to do the thing, so there it is. Oh shit! All 6s. 6 and 6 is.
I'm at this
Many.
point where for my character, I'm like, fuck redemption. Survive. Oh no, Nevin survived, so I'm fine.
Yeah.
He ran away.
He knew it was coming.
So
one of the soldiers like throws the weapon at you. You catch it.
So
Start.
you make it all the way to the airlock, no problem. You manage to duck out of the way as the monstrosity barrages past you and towards Terrence, who's holding the rifle and shooting at the thing. Sure. There is the whisper again. Give me control and live.
I just look like, who the fuck are you?
The real you.
Fine.
So, we will see next episode what happened to Mr. Terrence. And that is the end of the episode for this round. As you make it to the airlock. Oh, do you by the way wait, or do you just detach the ship and hope to save him later?
We're definitely. Malone is definitely, loyalty's there.
Prepare to take off. Give me a few seconds. Terrence is right behind us.
No, the monster went past you,
Oh.
past the airlock. It's between you.
Yeah,
and Terrence.
right. But I'm still there, like at the air dock before. I'm just looking at like the corridor empty.
So it's
Come on,
airlock.
Terrence. Come on, Terrence. Come on, Terrence. I can't leave you behind.
And that's
Come on.
where we'll end the episode.
Yeah.
Those nice to be continued words pop up.
Fuck this episode, man. Oof.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I did not.
I did not. But I feel like, I mean, because no one knows about the dust, really. But I feel like Malone should give Terrence a mulligan because he's like, yeah, Talia, I remember that bitch.
We're gonna have words. There will be conversations, good conversations, I'm sure. But for real, like Talia and Femi there, I mean, just
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to need some therapy.
oh fuck me, I can't. I can't.
There's a doctor here. Oh, there might be. There
Oh
might
my
be a
God.
doctor still in
I
there. I don't know.
Those nanobots, they can't do anything for that. Oh, and I blew up one of my sons of Zeus too. I can't. It's too
yeah.
much.
Yeah, actually, folks, it was not the Twitch. It was actually my end because also the Zoom froze. So don't know what happened there, but it was like everything just stopped. So I'm not sure.
Oh my god.
Computer was fine. It was the connection that went.
And the fucking red background in the back for Wooster just made it that much worse.
This is amazing.
Oh goodness. This gave me
Cinematic. Anytime there's red, that means super dangerous.
This just gave me a headache. This headache. I'm like, I was like, okay.
I actually forgot to put on the local recording also, so I don't have a local recording. Damn it.
Oh, sadness.
Because the thing is that I was like, okay, he's in melee, good, because I'm pretty sure I can punch him and nothing really will happen.
That, by the way, clutch move on your part, dude. At the end. And I like the cinematics of you just like me holding the zombie down and you just like punching through. I lost the helmet. I lost the infrared vision. That's my penalty.
Yeah. There was a few things that was going through that's been going through my mind on how to resolve this. One that would potentially piss off all parties involved.
Oh no, we need to blow up that ship. Fuck that ship.
Yeah.
Fuck that ship.
Holy shit. Oh wait, he froze again. Oh no. Oh
No,
wait.
no,
Okay,
yeah.
you fucker.
I no longer care about that ship. Just get rid of it. Just like, oh no. As soon as we out, light it up.
Yeah.
It's a question of would Slack agree to that action?
Oh my god.
Slack does not like being played for the fool, and he got fucking played for a fool, and he got mind control to do shit he does not want to do. So he is highly upset. So
I know I can appreciate he's upset with that what's happened, but it's still the opportunity for him to get a score.
Of what? There's nothing on that fucking ship that he feels like he can do anything with.
No,
I mean,
but there's still parties that are on that ship.
Who knows, man? We're gonna find out next time, man.
he doesn't know enough about Centauri culture for him to know the intrinsic value of it. So it wouldn't matter to him. He just like, nope. I thought it was a sexy chick. No, it was a zombie dead man.
Like in your
No.
vision, your vision almost the entire time was like perfect, beautiful.
Yeah,
You being
Talia
catfished.
the entire time.
exactly.
And then when I finally like had her in an embrace, you saw the true mummified zombie Femi right there as a face. That's how I would paint it as if I was doing this filming
It's
it.
like you know that scene in The Mummy where the guy, they actually kiss and then you just see like the actual rotten flesh kind of gets revealed.
But hey, audience, this is the good thing. Femi Zombie's gone. Derek,
So that's just
cremated.
2 of Sim's characters gone.
Derek was cremated. So there's no coming back from that. And Nevin's still alive somewhere. So hey, we should be fine.
Wooster, bravo for fucking Femi zombie, dude. Fucking bravo. God damn it, bro.
I've been waiting for this for a couple
Oh
of
my
seasons.
god.
Yeah.
That was just
Yeah.
wow.
I will never. I will.
Wow.
I will never have one of my characters die ever again because of that. I am now scarred.
No,
It's-
it'll be that Sim here will make sure that when this character dies,
They will
he
be
is
disposed
automatically
of.
cremated.
They will be disposed of appropriately.
Blinky
My
asked,
question is-
wait, Blinky asked, how did Zombie Femi get there? Movie magic. It's better if we don't know. The mystery of it is much better than the actual knowledge of it.
Actually, this
Don't actually.
was told in season 1.
The what?
I did, in season 1, describe how he got here.
I'm not going
This
back.
has been there for 3 years. No, well, 2 years from now.
Yes. My question is, I know,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
but
Femi's
we
dead
had-
scene includes this.
yeah, but Talia was in Talia's mind. So how did Talia's mind get on and back in Femi's head over here?
It never left properly. Only half of it was in Malone.
Oh fuck me!
Remember why you ejected your body?
I remember. They keep the shit that was happening to happen, and it all came back to haunt me. Okay.
Oh my god, this is brilliant. Just such good. So good, buddy.
That's the long game, people.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
All right. So
Well, I don't know where to go from this.
I'm just trying to think. God, is that? Odom, by next January, we'll be on to our 3rd year of this.
Yep. And we still have episodes to go.
Shit.
Where's my phone? I keep hearing that.
I mean, there's only 52 months a year, and we don't broadcast every week. Oh, by the way, next week, are we on schedule?
Next week. What's next week? Let's see.
Just give me a second. I'm just looking back at my
not
calendar.
no. I feel like I should be fine. I don't have anything pending.
That one there.
My name was gonna let me know, give me information on all my multiple personalities that I have to fucking deal with now. Hurts my head.
Yeah.
Don't
fine
worry,
next
I'm not
week.
adding any to your roster. I'm adding them to my roster.
Oh. I don't like people taking over randomly. It hurts my head. It gives me a headache when I do it.
So,
You rolled up this character.
Yeah.
I love the fact that this Agent of Chaos is just giving you as much of a headache as it's given us.
I mean, it's chaos that it's chaos that I know about. I don't like chaos. I don't like about. There's already enough chaos in this game. Don't put chaos in more chaos.
So, appears that next week is on schedule unless otherwise informed.
Yeah.
Anyone mind taking over next week so I can have a break?
I'm fine with that. That gives me time with the missus, the new miss.
I mean, as in someone else take over.
Oh, you want me to do a gaming? Sure, yeah.
Oh. Yeah. And we can, if you want to take the day for the misses, we can just take.
We can take next week off. Yeah, we can take next week off. That's fine.
So you both can have a day with your misses.
We'll do that. Let's do that.
Let's do that next week. We don't have a podcast, but the week after that, we'll discuss with the guys whether it's a one-off or whether we continue the episode.
Yeah.
The final conclusion of the ship in hyperspace.
Yes.
We're gonna keep you waiting. No. Unless otherwise informed, it's going to be the show and the conclusion to this hyperspace saga. Well, hope to see you in 2 weeks. And for now, thank you,
Bonus
thank you guys for coming, and bonus night shows.
Bye bye.
Just...